Alright, it's time to put the big Goron to sleep so that we can actually enter Snowhead again. Because we have fire arrows unlike last time, which actually hindered us quite a bit. Also, totally forgot that we had fireflies here instead of wolfoses. I was like, why is there enemy music going on here? And then all of a sudden, this giant firefly just comes up behind us. Also, why are fireflies of all enemies in the Zelda series? And there's also a little bubble. I love that. I'm so used to it only being two, but with the enemy randomizers, anything could really happen. I'm at least going to try this once to see if we can get up here without having to stop. Probably won't be able to make it up. Nope. And then I got hit by it. I guess that's the game's way of being like, no, don't even try. Also, how come that snowball was so small in comparison to the one that just spawned in front of us? Like, that one was bigger than Goron Link. I also don't know if they get bigger the more they go down, but thank you, Snowball, for actually giving us some magic, because obviously we're now low. Okay, they do get bigger. Well, thank you for giving me a heart. I guess it just feels bad that one snowball is, well, not snow, even a snowball, it just got launched off. Hot bubbles. Well, this would be a good time to use the stone mask if we had the stone mask. And ourselves a digital, which doesn't take that much to be like, yeah, no, I don't think I'm actually here. It's so funny how they know that they're there and still turn on a stone mask and they're just like, where did they go? We're just gonna go back in hiding. Also, the fact that those things are predators, it's kind of, it's interesting. How are you even supposed to defeat their enemies? I mean, mind you, they roll into us and they take damage, but then they blow up. And we got ourselves Armoses. I mean, okay, I'm not really going to complain because I think normally they are Freezards? If I remember correctly, as I completely missed that. Hopefully, that's all we need. Thankfully, it is. Though, to get this chest, we actually need to defeat the Armoses. So poor dude is now just stuck down at the bottom. This guy is massive! I did not know that Armoses could have multiple sizes. And since we know we need only one more, we might as well just drop this guy down to Hi Armos. Now we go and fight them. I don't know if they would try to get back to their spots or not, or if they would just kind of stay there. All of these guys are huge. I didn't know that Armoses could also do friendly fire. Hey buddy, okay, I'm sorry you're just kind of stuck in that spot, but I kind of need you to blow up. I feel so bad. Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to be able to actually climb onto there and then we just fall completely off. But it feels good to finally have the Deku Mask. Last time we came into Snowhead, we didn't even have the Deku Mask. Oh, okay, the 19th Swamp size skulltula. That is like very close to being vanilla. I think normally this is a well, not even vanilla. I think this is I think it's normally a stray fairy that's in there and or the key? I don't actually remember what's in there. It's been a long time since I played vanilla Majora's Mask. Not so much the 3DS version, but the N64 version. Yes, Catgrass, we hear you, buddies. And with only Link, we could just completely skip going through here. Although, I'm pretty sure we've already gotten these chests in here, so I'm not too worried. Oh, we can open these. Okay, cool. I love how it's just Odala's theme in here, but not even a theme. It's Woodfall theme, which I mean, it's pretty close. I don't remember what we get in this large... Well, voice crack. What we get in this large chest. Not a majority of them. Okay, so that means we probably got something like the light arrows or something. 'Cause if it was rupees, we could just get those over and over again and mask, apparently. At least in the over. Nay to you too. I didn't know that Tattle could speak horse. I mean, that's good to know. I mean, that means opponent could finally talk to somebody. Because unlike Twilight Princess, we don't have a way of actually talking to the animals. Which I kind of wish we could. Aside from using the Mask of Truth. Notice in Mask of Truth, I still don't think you could talk to opponents. It's just reading the thoughts, which I think is kind of fascinating. But I also love how in Twilight Princess, you can control a Cuckoo temporarily. We can just jump up in here. Okay, we can. I don't think we need to hook shot in here. Not even a gold chest or anything. Okay, we got a recovery heart. I wonder if that was also a stray fairy or not. And now we don't need to waste our bombs when we have Goron mask. And wacha! Recovery heart. I was wondering if we could just go up there, and it's like, nope. Okay, a silver rupee from in there. And oh, you just found the Great Fairy's mask. I think last episode. Okay, we can run through here. Like, I figured that we would be able to, but sometimes you just never know. And I love how this is just vanilla of all the enemies that could have been randomized. It would be kind of interesting to see what we could fight with these guys right here. I'm glad we didn't take damage there. I also find it fascinating how Gorons could just go through lava untouched. Ooh. It's also a gold chest. There's potential that it could be something like the pick the blocks, or the hook shot, or even oath. We also still haven't found a Song of Storm, so maybe it could be that too. I'm just hoping to get something from this dungeon. Much Snowhead, please do not let me down. You have so much potential. Apparently I'm just putting on only link here. That's okay, we now know we can just clear here and almost get hit by this, which I'll just melt because whew, something gave us a magic refill. And moment of truth, what do we get from in here? We got ourselves powder keg. Okay, it's too bad we didn't enter here before we went to Ikana Castle or Ikana Palace. Yeah, I think it's Ikana Palace. I think palaces are generally smaller than castles. I'm not actually too sure what the difference is between a castle and a palace. Do you know what the difference is between a palace and castles? That's very much almost vanilla. It's got spirit, but it's not the right one. One more away from being able to actually complete that. My goodness. Another gold chest. What do we got? Ooh, a big bomb bag. Okay, wow. Hi, Gwei. I was gonna say it's really not letting us down here. I'm just trying to, like... I don't know why... There we go. Why the arrow's not going... I mean... Okay, that works too. I don't believe there's anything in these crates. I always like to just double check. It's like, what if there's like a hidden chest or a hidden key or something like that? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some freestanding keys in Majora's Mask. Armos, I'm sorry, buddy. I need you to get out of the way so I can unlight this. I don't have the Mask of Truth, so let's just take a little peek to see what the chest size is, if we can see from here. Yeah, that's just a normal one. At least we could try at least once. No, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I'm just going to miss that. And come back here once we actually get the Lens of Truth or Hook Shot, which who knows, we might be able to get from it here. So close to be able to actually jump right there. Okay. Don't actually know which way to go first. So many ways. Light that down. That does go up. I was like, well, we might as well just go forwards. That's the way it naturally wants to progress us anyways, unless we fall down completely. Yes, gags laugh. Again, what do you guys hear those tortoises to say? I always hear cat grass, but sometimes I hear other things. And I'm pretty sure right now we're about to face a Wizrobe. So I'm so tempting. You know what? I think I will use elemental arrows. Maybe we'll just keep on fire arrows. I'm pretty sure this Wizrobe is a ice Wizrobe. And I wonder if these things are also a reference from the Twin Nova. They're both magic. I said magic beans. Yes, magic beans. We found those ones. I can't wait to finally be able to like plant them in and grow them up with thunderstorms. But they're both magical beings. And they both share the same elements as each other as well. Just do not. Okay. We almost froze ourselves. Thankfully, this guy did not run away. I had a surprise. Because we got so close. Really do just like right across. Am I complaining? No. I don't think I'm like right center where the chest is going to be. I sure am. And it's another gold chest. Lots of gold chests in Snowhead. And it gave us a 20th Swamp of skulltula token. Which reminds me, if there's a gold chest, I should go back. I think it was Great Bay. There's one area that just messed us up for some reason. It just didn't save properly. And I've at least lost one skulltula token. I need to go back. I like how this has a ladder right there. But then he got other like areas. And here it's like there's no ladder. Makes me wonder if they're making like more in here. Or what the plan was with this. But okay. Can you make it down there? I don't know if we can make it down there. Oh, okay. You see, maybe we could edge climb there. Maybe take the chances there's only link, see if we can. Okay, we sure can. Oh, but in here isn't even a good chest. But it contains the picto box, though. We can finally take a picture of Tingle, see what we get from the heart piece. And I don't believe taking a picture of an Octorok would give us anything either. We could just go back to where we entered. Okay, calm down there, guys. Calm down. Oh, and not quite the proper reach to get there. But it is interesting knowing how far you can actually reach. I hear keys and or bad bats. I don't know which one it is, but I'm glad we could just do kapow! Melt here in case we fall off because, well, actually not that it's really necessary. Oh, they're not even bad bats, they're just bubbles. Hi, Bubbles! Maybe it's just better we just go down here. They like sound exactly the same. No! Guys, don't get in the way. I just tried to pierce this bubble. Okay, it sounds like we actually managed to hit that bubble, so that's really cool. I'm crazy. Well, we'll just leave them alone. A party of bubbles that don't seem to want to do anything against us. But I think no, we can't do anything to break down at the ball. The doggo? No. Okay, I was wondering if they were actually attacking us. But they still can. Again, it's really fun knowing how their range works. We don't even, we're up here, and they'll still try to attack us. It's like the Ritas in Ocarina of Time. I don't remember if the ones that are in our own market that will just keep attacking you or screaming at you no matter how up or down you are, or the ones outside. I think it was Swankybox's video that I watched about that, and he was explaining about the ranges of them. I just found it kind of interesting. I don't know why it's really necessary, considering it's not like you're gonna get that high up in comparison to Reddit. And while we're at it, we may as well just grab this blue rupee as well. It wanted to get to us so badly that it decided to just look to us. Oh, I guess we could have also gotten to Silver Rupee, but you know what? I'll keep it for now, considering, well, it's not necessary. Where do these guys know that we're here? Or I just gonna go for it. Oh, no, I guess they just don't know that they're there. They just start moving for no reason. I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, they're programmed to do that. But also, it kind of feels like they're just like, what just hit me? Let's go investigate what just hit us right now. Those cat grasses terrify me. Oh, so close. But okay, I think at this point in time, without arrows, we can't really do too much. Unless we drop down here, that room right there. I know we can enter that room. Wait, we didn't enter that room. What am I doing? I'm going in an order that's completely confusing myself. And one thing that I actually really like about Majora's Mask, though it is very limited about like the temples and the items, most of these dungeons you can use, if not use, all the transformation masks. Especially in Stone Tower. Unless, of course, you're using Elegy, then you can't really use Sticky Mask, unfortunately. Like, I get that it's light, but is it that? I don't think Deku Link's really that light. I don't know why this ice switch just reset itself. I thought it would just stay unfrozen or thawed out, whatever you want to say. But we made it back. I don't know why it took me a while to get back up here. I kept going to the wrong spot. But okay, hopefully we could actually get across. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. I also don't know why, as a kid, this particular temple used to terrify me. It's like, it's not even that bad. And for the longest time, I actually just wasn't playing this game because of that. And then it ended up beating this, and then it ended up being my favorite Zelda game. Just kind of how times change. Now let's just make sure not to bounce off when we're going back down and back up. Although, well, if it's back up, it wouldn't be that much of a deal. It's not like we had to reset the whole thing. And okay, making sure we're on the right way. I'm surprised we haven't found any small keys for this temple yet. We found some for every other dungeon. I'm pretty sure we found most, if not all, keys for the other dungeons. Except for this, and thankfully the boss keys are not necessary for this temple either. We can. Ooh, we can go back. Okay. We can still do a few more checks before we fight Goht. Just such a funny boss. I also love how it's just Goht. Because we got Odalawa, or Odala. I'm not actually too sure how to say that boss's name. And we got York and Twin Rova, and we got Goht. It's like really just changed like one thing, and we got Goht. And 2 Wizrobes in one dungeon. Surprising. Still, just as easy though. I like how Link still moves within these cutscenes. Just hear oh, when just going through. Something kind of amusing about that. But okay, what are we gonna get from the boss key? I wonder. We're going to get ourselves the 15th Woodfall Stray Fairy. Okay, I mean we can see whatever we can get from that. And I love how that was just the first one to actually get it all around. It's very much vanilla. And it is time to free the giant mechanical goat. Goht. Probably is one of my favorite bosses, and I'm actually going to try not to use Goron Link for this. I haven't actually done the fast strat, or what you normally would be the fast strat, if I can actually get it done. which would be just by shooting it with arrows. I just don't know how far it takes for a Goht to actually stop. Maybe I think we need to target to get across? Have you stopped, Goht, or are you still running? Oh, okay, hi. Hi, yeah, I see you, buddy. How this works too, normally it would stop, but again, I don't really know how to get Goht to stop. I normally stand there with only Link and I start shooting him, or with just regular Link and start shooting it. You coming from over there? Hi Goht, how's it going? Yeah, you're going to ram into me. That's fair, dude. That's fair. Okay, maybe I'll was down there then. Yeah, because I never actually tried to practice the fast strat for Goht before, so I don't really know how to make him stop. And it comes gun blazing, so maybe it would be a better idea to to stand on the wall and I love watching speedrunners, and I am learning a little bit of tips and tricks for that, not necessarily to speedrun. There's one thing I just keep forgetting to actually look at the timing for. Yes, Goht, I see you, buddy. I see you. Maybe we should just go through the wall. Just figure out which way it's going to come from. Like you can hear it. Love that you can hear it. It's kind of terrifying though. That's right, I got you, big boy, and now you're just running around to the other side. Which, I mean, fair enough, I don't blame you. I'm just like, glad that these pots actually respawn. What are you doing your light thing move when you can't fight me? Although I think that's just the music though. Oh my goodness, this guy is fast. Okay, I guess we will just use Goron for now, because I think it'll just be better. Although that being said, considering it is at this point in time, it usually means got it down a little bit. I really need to learn the fast strat though. And also know that this fast strat for I'm gonna say Goht again. We are fighting Goht right now. Just a fast strat for York as well, but that one is bad with actually fighting that dude as it is. That it always impresses me when people could just fight that with ease. That's right. You do not hit me, and I almost got hit by you. That means we actually did get it down quite a bit as is. I'm just gonna keep doing this. It's allowing us to do that. Why not? I just totally forgot that they can throw bombs at us. Like, where did the bombs come from? Are the bombs actually his tail? And I just realized this part here is... Okay, I mean you shoot that. It's... I always thought this electricity, not that part there. The part behind it, I always thought that was its tail. But it's just it breaking it apart. But although, how do we get Goht from a giant? We only needed one more hit after all that. I mean, not too bad, I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of curious to know what we're going to be getting, A, from the pick the box, but also B, what we're going to get. The heart. Okay, well, at least we're nice and close. And it was a red rupee. But at least we got one more remain, which now all we need is either all the remaining keys for Snowhead, so we can get the rest of the chest, or the hook shot, which again could potentially be a snow tower, or it could be from pick the box or something. We need those though. And I love how we got bubbles that aren't even called bubbles. You're not even going to give it a name? Okay, Daddle, okay. Ooh. Now we can get lots of checks out at the springtime. One thing I don't know if we can get right now, though, is Taruna. Hello, you beautiful little Tektite. I like how that's vanilla. But now instead of Stowwolflesses, we got ourselves Lore Masters. Well, okay, good to know that boas can just survive underwater. I think one of the few enemies that could actually survive underwater. I'm pretty sure most of them just kind of disappear. Hey guys, you stop turning me around, please. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm trying to get out of this little box here. I wonder if glaze and other enemies could also survive down here. It's fact you can see their glowing eyes. Kinda cool, but again, how come these small little bonefish will go after you, but the gigantic ones you think would be more, like, a lot more terrifying don't? Chat to Irani. Okay, it's fantastic to know where we can get more of this. I'm pretty sure we got one. Whew, there's also an extra bottle to boot. I was wondering how long it would take for it to actually see us. But also, okay, they can survive underwater too. A lot of these creatures can, and that's pretty darn cool. Yep. Our bow is still down there. Do your darn best, can you? Okay, it's floating right up. I mean, it makes sense. I'm really not surprised that floor masters can still climb up sea pills like that. But it's still like, okay. I don't know, we already have powder kegs, but we still have to check that we can get this from. I was also thinking, how come normally you can't climb up ledges, or at least grab on? How are how are Goron supposed to be able to come and say hi to this guy if if Zora, why do I keep wanting to say Zora Link? If Goron Link couldn't even climb up here, but okay. Tattle, A, where are you going? But also B, let's see if I can actually get this through in one go, or if it will take me a bit. Usually, I mess up once or twice, and I don't know why I do. And I was worried for nothing. You did it! Thanks a lot! I go right in! You're welcome. And like, it wasn't even question it. It was like, oh, this human came up with a Goron keg, and somehow, even though it's extremely heavy. But hey, I'm happy, kid. Oh, we're gonna go back and talk to the big Goron so I don't forget to do that before we end up here. And thankfully we could just go right back to, oh my god, down in one piece and then almost get launched right back. My goodness. But I'm guessing they probably saw Darunia, although no, it's not Darunia in this game. I probably saw Tarmani, whatever his name was. He'll be here with the powder keg before. I don't, Tattle, why? There must be a pier or something. But hey, I'm back. Out of that, I'm going to get... Ooh, Don Carroll's mask from it. Honestly, that is very suitable. Also, it's really funny because it's so close to being vanilla, considering it's coming from a Goron. Now I would love to see the big Goron wear Don Carroll's mask. Like, would it be gigantic on him, or would it just still be like tiny on top of his head? What do you guys like to imagine? I like to imagine that it's really tiny. But okay, here we go. Let's see how this turns out for us. I'm going to try my best. Usually it's okay up until like the tree part, and then things just hit different. If you've played this before, you know how it goes. Thankfully the Gorons like to run into each other though, so there's that for us. I also find it interesting how the Gorons still damage each other. But okay, the tree part, we can make it through this, then we should be able to, hopefully make it in first place. I'm not going to say that we will. But you never know. Depends on if these Gorons will launch themselves off or us. Thankfully, still in it. In it to win. In it to win it. I don't know why that made me laugh. But it did. Yes, I know you guys want to see me lose. You want to win just like I want to win, but I don't want to make you guys win. And just like that, wowie zowie, we made it through. It's so good to see this lively. And Goron stretching and everything. It's always good to stretch. Aw, thank you for the pieces of heart. Oh, dude. I'm sure your dad's okay. I'm pretty sure if we go back in Goron City, or whatever it is, then you'll just see him back. I'm actually going to go and see if he is actually back in Goron Village or not. I'm going the wrong way. Hello! I didn't know you were so closely related to King Ikana. I've been waiting impatiently for you. I have been waiting for your arrival ever since I heard the news. Thanks to you, spring has come to Goron Village. Everyone is pleased. The greatest Goron, the hero of all that. Darmani. Darmani is greatest of the Goron in the world. Greatest in the world. My son's got better immediately. He went to see the Goron races and celebrate spring. This time I, the protector of the tribe for so many years, due to your deceit, a tribal patriarch to my younger one. The chosen one, Daramani, is you. There could be no other. What do you think? If it's you, everyone would be happy to accept the patriarchy. Right? No need to answer so quickly. Go into Goron Rage and think slowly. I'm waiting for your response. Oh, I like that. I'm glad he's alive. I just realized it's just the first game we actually get to see a Goron Elder. Obviously, we see Runia in Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, I forgot to say where we got the Goron mask. See, mask still stay. But either way, we're gonna do one last check-in today, which will be to pick the graph box of Tingle. Okay, Deku Butler, you'll give us the hook shot. Okay, that is a game changer, because that means we can now enter the Stone Tower. That feels fantastic. And with that, we shall leave it here. It's this time I didn't keep playing the inverted Song of Time. We shall leave it here. I did. It's just habit, I guess. No. No. There we go. At least I got one of the versions of Song of Time as I was doing that. The next episode, that means we'll probably head into Stone Tower. Unless we somehow manage to find keys in between. Yes, I know how to get there. We've already been there, Tattle. We have a statue for it. Yeah, well, we'll see. But until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Slap that subscribe button. Say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I will see you in the next video. Or I won't. Again, it's free will. You don't need to subscribe if you don't like to. Peace.